Big travel rule changes are happening in Europe right now. In this video, I'll break down the 5 biggest travel rule changes every traveler should know before visiting Europe. Hey travelers, I am Afaz. Welcome to the channel where I share budget travel tips and real stories from the road. As of October 2025, the EU has started rolling out a new digital border system that's going to replace your old passport stamps. If you are traveling from outside the EU, this affects you. I'll break down the 5 biggest travel rule changes you should know before your next trip to Europe. I have made a simple EU travel checklist for free with everything we're going to cover here. EES, ETIAS, UK ETA, luggage updates, and tourist taxes. Subscribe to the channel and comment EU rules below and I'll share it with you for free. So hit that subscribe button, let's jump into the facts. The first big change is the entry access system, or EES. It officially launched this October 12 and will gradually roll out across all Schengen borders through 2026. So what is it? It is the EU's new digital border control system that's going to replace manual passport stamps. When you arrive, instead of getting a stamp, you'll scan your passport and on your first visit, your fingerprint and facial photo will be taken and stored digitally. After that, the system will recognize you for future trips automatically. You won't have to register again until your passport expires. The goal is to make border check faster and to track stays more accurately, so people can't accidentally or intentionally overstay their 90-day in 180-day limit. EES apply to all non-EU travelers who doesn't need a visa for short stay. That include visitors from US, UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand and other 60 countries. It will operate in all 25 Schengen countries, plus Iceland, Norway and Switzerland. Ireland and Cyprus are not part of Schengen area, so this doesn't apply to them. If you have an EU passport or a resident permit for any of the Schengen country, you don't need to register. On your first trip after system launch, you will go through a one-time registration. Scan your passport, give fingerprint and take a quick photo. After that, border crossing will be mostly automated. You just scan your passport at one of the e-gates and you are through. If you are traveling from the UK to Europe by Eurostar, ferry or the Channel Tunnel, your registration will likely to happen before departure at the terminal at Dover, Folkestone or St. Pancras. So make sure to arrive early than the usual for the first trip after the rollout, since there might be longer queues. The European Travel Information and Authorization System, basically Europe's version of US ESTA. Once the EES is up and running, ETIAS will launch on the second half of 2026. If you are from a visa-free country, you need to apply online before flying. You'll answer a few questions and pay a small fee of €7 and wait for approval. Usually within minutes, but it can take up to a few days, so make sure you plan ahead. Once approved, it's valid for 3 years or your passport expires. You can visit multiple times as long as you respect the 90-day limit. The UK has its own version called the UK ETA. If you are from countries like US, Canada or Australia, you need an ETA before flying or transiting through the UK. It costs £16 and lasts for 2 years. And you can stay up to 6 months for each visit. Since April 2025, even EU citizens will need a UK ETA. Only exception are British and Irish passport holders. Few more travel changes for 2025 and 2026 worth knowing. Liquids and electronics. More airports like Amsterdam, Rome, Milan and Berlin are installing advanced CTA scanners, which means you can leave your liquid and laptop in the bag. Tourist taxes. Some of the European cities has increased their taxes. The small cost adds up, so make sure to plan ahead. Now you might wonder what happened to your fingerprint and facial data. The EU says all biometric information is encrypted and protected by strict data privacy laws, used only to track entries, exit and overstays, not for marketing or surveillance. And remember, other countries like US, Japan, Australia already doing this. So while it might take some getting used to, digital borders are quickly becoming global standards. Expect a few growing pains early on, longer lines, tech glitches, but over time it should make travel smoother, more consistent. So if you are planning a trip to Europe after October 2025, remember 3 key things. Register once under EES with your fingerprint and photo. Apply for ETIAS starting from 2026 if you are from a visa-free country. Get a UK ETA before traveling through the UK. I have made a simple EU travel checklist for free. Subscribe to the channel and comment EU rules below and I'll share it with you for free. Thank you for watching. If this video helped, hit like and subscribe for more travel tips and updates. Safe travel. I'll see you in Europe.